Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm sitting at my garage in Missoula, Montana, and I just got the 49X out with my logging trailer. I have got a load of logs to go pick up 50 miles from here. They're to the east. And we're going to take that out west, further out west to Oregon. I think to Astoria. We're going to head to Astoria. So it's a little bit different than the other contracts I have driven on the channel, as this one, well, it's the first time using a different truck other than the Freightliner Cascadia, and the first time using a player trailer. So normally I drive around and pick up load to load, but for this we'll actually keep our trailer while we're using it and just go around and pick up logs or pipes or whatever will work with this trailer. It's good to be back out west again. Let's see if we got lights on. There we go. It's good to be in the 49X again. I haven't driven this in a while. It's probably been a year. And I don't have that many miles on this, only 4,000. I wanted to get the Cascadia up to 40,000 miles before I switched, but had a special request to get the 49X out for my good friend Rebel. So here's your 49X. Looking pretty good. I have it set up for logging. Keep checking the green light there. I need to figure out how to turn my beacons on, because if you have beacons, you have to use them. Let's see. Oh, that was the horn. I'll have to look in the menu after we pick up our logs. So this is the first look in Montana on the channel. We've been to Iowa, Texas, Missouri, Arkansas. I think that about covers the states that... Nebraska a little bit. We started out in Omaha. That was the first video on the channel, was in Omaha. So I thought about doing a load all the way up here to grab this and park the Freightliner up here. But I know the Halloween event's going to be coming up, and I mean, that'll be another month away, but regardless, thought I would get some miles on the 49X first. It's like the Capitol, or probably not the Capitol, probably like the courthouse or something here. So since I've purchased this 49X, there's been a couple updates to it. I know you can put a little bit bigger sleeper on it, I think, and some more options. If we pass a garage, maybe we'll look at those. So it's messing with buttons. I'm trying to remember how to pull up my... Oh, next rest is in 6 hours. Okay. Actually need to be in this lane. We are green, good to go. Good to go. Looks like we're gonna have to hop on the interstate. Hopping on I-90 towards Butte. Actually, I need to get off here. Bonner, Great Falls exit. Exit 109. I'm expecting we're going to have to go down kind of a gravelly, possibly mountainous road, which would be a blast. I don't know that for sure, but some of the logging roads they take you down are pretty fun. I'm still trying to fix sounds with my microphone, so I'm hoping I have this set okay. I've tested it a couple times. My next SnowRunner video, actually it might be 2 from now. So I record all my videos ahead of time and then they come out a week or 2 later, depending on how much I've gotten done. One of them in particular, the audio was so low, so I apologize for that, but I edited it and decided to release it anyway. I mean, it's okay. You'll just have to turn your TVs up. And I'm hoping I don't have that problem again. I feel like the audio on my expeditions was pretty good. The voice. Let's see what we have here. Nice little railroad bridge over there. Blackfoot River. We are in Milltown, Montana. It's a pretty neat little area. Okay, so we're gonna have a right turn. Looks like we're gonna drive up some switchbacks. So this might be a fun trip. How much further do we have to go? 15 miles up here. Log staging area over there. It's the mill right there. Okay, our turn should be right up here. These logs are going all the way to Oregon. Okay, here we go. These are the roads I'm talking about. They are a blast to drive on. I have a Kenworth that's all decked out, and you drive that up on this road, and you got some real problems. You're taking damage left and right. It just can't handle it. It's more of a street truck. This one, man, that map looks crazy. This has definitely got some off-road ability to it. I really like Western Stars also, Rebel, so I was happy to make this video. I've been wanting to get back into it. Okay, which way? I think we'll go right. I think right was the way we wanted to go, yep. Maybe we can come back out on the left. So with this update in the game, they were supposed to add dynamic cargo for some more cargo types, so maybe we'll get our logs loaded. I don't know for sure. Maybe not. You might be able to hear my steering wheel vibrating. My microphone does pick up all my button pushes, and so you might be hearing my wheel rattle like crazy right now. It's got a little bit of force feedback to it, so ooh. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Alright. We're almost there. We are almost up to the staging area. Hopefully they have the logs cut and ready for us to haul out west. Whew. Not nearly as good in third person, I just can't judge it as easily. Okay. That was neat. Oh yes, the men are up here working. Deep Grove Forest Products. Oh hey Bill. Yeah, we're here to pick up a load of logs. We are in Cargo Market and we want these. Yes, we are going to Astoria. Take job. Where do we need to go to load? Right over there. Okay, looks like they have a loader over here. Are they actually going to load us? That would be cool. It's a tight fit. It's a tight. I'm going to be real close to them. Really making maybe very particular. That's got to be. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and they are going to load us. That is awesome. That's really cool. We are 34% loaded. This is neat. So before, it would just have like a loading screen. Like it wouldn't even show them loading it. It would just be like basically the same as when you rest. One more load of logs will get us, I think. Thank you, sir. Thanks, pal. Looks like we can just head this way. According to our GPS there. They're heavy. They are heavy. Nice looking truck. Oh yeah, beacons. Let's look up beacons. We were gonna look at beacons. System options. Probably keys and buttons. Let's look at beacons. Oh. Oh, is beacons. Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright, let's get these logs out of here. We have 624 miles to go. Have here. It's pretty neat. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. So these loads don't pay as good as some other loads, but it's just fun to do something different. I'm kind of looking forward to running a grain trailer also. I think that will be fun. But I'm definitely going to do a couple. I'll probably do like 3 to 5 loads of logs with the 49. Actually, this is a little more rutted up here. Yeah, that Kenworth I have, man, it'd probably be destroyed by now. I can even go pretty quick in this. Tough truck. Oh, we don't want to go off there, do we? It's too busy looking at my mirror. Got a little rock slide there. It's a little bit easier to come down than it is to go up. All right, we are about back down to the highway. There's a lot of really cool logging camps in this game. Got the arrows. Oh, shoot. Sorry, officer. We got the arrows on the mirror. That's pretty cool. Head back through Bonner, and I assume we'll jump on the interstate and head west this time. How are we looking for sleep? We're okay for a little bit. Although it is right up here, we should check out our route. See where our next sleep is at. We'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be able to get somewhere. We'll just keep on trucking Blackfoot River one more time. More time up the Blackfoot River. We got here some kind of monument. Let's stop and look at it while we're waiting on the light to turn. Captain John Mullen Trail. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure you could zoom in and read all that. That's pretty neat. This game's great if you really enjoy traveling. Look at the like texture of the road. Everything just looks so good. And this is modless. Like, you can get mods to improve all this stuff on PC anyway. I doubt console will have that, but the game looks great just the way it is. What about our fuel? Got a little over a quarter of a tank. I think we'll be okay. This will get us a little further, and we'll take a rest before we get into Idaho. I think we just go through the top little edge of Idaho. We won't be in there very long. think you'll let me over, won't you? Thanks, buddy. Okay. Not sure how long we'll be on the interstate. I would guess for a little while anyway. Driving third person a little bit, you can see how wobbly I kind of am with the wheel. It gets dangerous if I start moving my camera while doing this. Okay. Alright, let's see, what are we? Let's switch this. We are going 71 miles an hour. Holy cow, we're flying. So we're doing just a freight from the freight market instead of the external market. So the sky's the limit on the speed limit, but to keep my truck's book in order, I don't want to race load, so I have to keep it under 80. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't really matter, but I do it for fun. All right. Steering feels just a little looser in this than it did in my international. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I don't know if it's all in my head or not, but I do feel like the trucks drive differently. I mean, especially if you get different frames with that are longer with more wheels. I remember my first truck I could afford didn't have a sleeper, and I could take that thing anywhere. And then my next truck I got was a Peterbilt 389, and I had a really long frame on it. And boy, that was quite a bit different. 389, either this or the 389 are my favorite trucks in the game so far. Clark Fork here. Let's see if we can. Ooh, that's a cool bridge. Wish I could look at it a little bit better, but that just can't do it. Towns we got coming up. Hagen and Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene will be Idaho. Feels really good to be back out west. The Midwest is okay, but there's just so much more to look at out here. Way station. Are they gonna make a stop? Haugen. Nope. Oh, you know what though? We should maybe get gas. Still have 2 hours till we need to sleep. Let's see. We are almost into Idaho. We'll probably just go ahead and get it now though. Probably have to go ahead and take care of all that right now. This might be a much easier place to maneuver than where we go next. Restaurant, RV park, arcade, motel. Oh yeah, here comes the yawns. Okay. Neat. Okay, let's see. Can we... Whoa, man, that was a little aggressive, wasn't it? Let's see if we can rest right here. Yeah, we can. Pull in kind of straight here. And let's get some rest. Then we'll get some fuel. 4:06 in the morning. Those beacons look cool. Those beacons look cool. All right. Let's get some fuel. A little bit further. There we go. $3.40 a gallon. That seems like a pretty decent deal on diesel. That seems low. This must have a smaller tank on it. 138 gallons. $472. Okay. Let's see if we can get back on the road here. We are going to be pushing it for time. I should have looked at the time closer. 10 hours and 4 minutes. How much time do we have to deliver this thing? 19. We might have to be late delivering this. No, we won't be late, but we might fall asleep on the way because we're not going to be able to afford not to. We got to keep trucking. We're going to try to make up some time, which we may be able to do. What? Okay, well that's not going to help. We got to stop at the way station now. Me over, friend. Thank you. We have to stop at the way station now. Okay, this is different. This is different. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Thank you. Usually the way stations are on the other side of the road. This one's not a very easy one to get into. Okay. We are not in perfect technical state. No tickets though. We'll take that as a victory. Looks like we could have some weather moving in. Ooh, there's no way I'm in the right lane. I'm supposed to be over here. I'm supposed to be. Okay, we're gonna do this. Tricky way station. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Sun's coming up to the east. All right, 498 miles to go. It should just be an absolutely gorgeous drive the whole way, I would think. Okay, can we get over? Nope, there's a car over there. It might let us over though. Definitely might be getting some weather. It's cool to see the sun shining over our shoulders, but driving into what looks like a storm, possibly. Coasting down the mountain. Welcome to Idaho. We've made it to Idaho. Entering Pacific time zone. Okay. What a beautiful morning here. Thought those were on, just thought I'd make sure. Sun's peeking out a little bit right here. Sorry, buddy. Got him off a little bit. Runaway truck ramp. Luckily, we don't need that. Coeur d'Alene, next 3 exits. I think we can see some taller buildings off to the left side of the road up there. Must be downtown. So I'm trying to think. So I got this game shortly, I think, after Utah released. So Idaho would have been the first DLC that I got excited for to come out. That was when I started playing. It was before Idaho. I think Idaho came out that early that summer, maybe in the springtime. So I remember being excited. And then I think on the 1-year anniversary of Idaho coming out, they had a special event that I haven't seen come back for another state, but it involved the cargo was this huge potato, this big potato you would carry on a flatbed trailer. You had to deliver so many potatoes. That was kind of cool, but I haven't seen anything like that since that happened. Another way station. We should surely still have some luck left over from the last one. Coeur d'Alene's a pretty big town. We're still passing exits. Dang it. I mean, seems like government overreach, making me stop at 2 way stations within a couple of minutes. Come on. We are loaded. Okay. Alright, officer, I heard you wanted to check out my wood. Let me get it up here for you. There you go. We are good. To go. Well, we are in Washington. This is Spokane. Maybe that's why we had to stop. Maybe it's a different state. We are now in Washington. It was a quick trip through Idaho. When you go through just that little sliver, the very north tip of it. I remember when I went to Colville. I've only been there once in this game, but that is a really neat drive up there. That is very cool. Yeah, I thought the sun was going to come out, but it's just going to be gray today, I guess. Time is 6. It's only 6:50 in the morning. We still have time for the sun to come out and burn these clouds up. What we got over there? It's pretty neat. $60 through here. Get a ticket. Yeah, these more liberal states expect you to drive slower. Nothing's as bad as California, though. They make you go 55 there all the time. Still need to get down to California, though, because they've since reworked it since I've been there, so they redid most of the state. And I would think they'll probably do that to Arizona next, maybe. Actually, no, they're doing a... Well, it will be part of Arizona, but they're doing a Route 66 revamp, where they're going to be improving that whole route. You know, but I don't expect that'll be done until... They'll release it in bits and pieces. I think they did the California revamp in 3 or 4 parts. Set the cruise here at 62 so we don't get a ticket. So, if ATS and Road Kings, I think that's what it's called, from Saber Interactive, release about the same time, like which one would you be wanting to get first? Like, so if ATS releases with all the DLCs, which I assume it will, and it has a bundle, I feel like you're gonna have a whole lot more driving there. But the other game is a different area. It's Colorado, or not, Florida and Georgia or something. A little bit of Georgia, I think. Which should be neat. And I know, like, there's supposed to be 10 hours of story, but I mean, what is that? And then you can play unlimitedly, just delivering loads. That's what you do in this game all the time. We just make our own stories here. ATS is solid, though. If they both released on the same day, I would highly recommend American Truck Simulator. I'm not sure how it'll translate to console, but it's a great game. And you know, it's priced pretty well. It'll be interesting to see if it's priced about the same there. On sales, which they have on American Truck Simulator probably at least 12 times a year, it goes on sale for $4.99, and that comes with California, Arizona, and Nevada. And then the DLC states we have are Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Utah, Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota. We don't have Minnesota yet, but we have Missouri, we have Colorado, Wyoming, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, a lot of states, Oregon and Washington, if I didn't mention those. So there's a lot of driving here. Each one of those DLCs will cost you about $10 if you buy them when they're not on sale, but they go on sale quite a bit. And if you bundle them, especially on Steam, I think even if they're not on sale, you'll save around 40%. So It's definitely worth getting the bundle and on sale. All the trucks in American Truck Simulator, when they release a new truck, that's always free. You don't have to pay for trucks. There are modded trucks that you can get for free in the store, Steam store, or there's paid trucks you can get from modders. I mean, they're pricey. Some of them give like 40, 50 bucks. You have all the different cargo DLCs. They're usually around $3 to $5 probably. They're not too bad. This guy's gonna pull out in front of me. I just know it. They're not too bad price-wise. But yeah, I think you can save a lot of money if you get it when it's a bundle. I mean, you can count on the Saber game to come out and probably be around $40. If you pre-order, see, PC has some different deals. Like when I got Roadcraft, I got a loyalty bundle off the Steam store where I actually got Roadcraft for $29.99. I didn't even pay full price for it when I pre-ordered it. But I mean, you can count on it being around 40. They might push it to, I can't imagine, but they could push it up to 50, I suppose, but they'll probably stick around 40. I'm definitely getting it when it comes out, though. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Scenic view up here. I don't know how modding is going to come to consoles. It's going to be totally different because the mods are all on the Steam store, which is strictly PC. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. I'm assuming a console's almost going to have its own mods. I mean, it's going to have to. I don't think the mod selection we have you'll be able to have on console right away. Some modders might create a console version though. But it's kind of even hard for modders to keep up to date on their mods as it is. Just for the PC side, because every time they update the game it breaks the mods and they have to fix them. You can really enjoy this game with little mods though, because I mean, you know, the mods that I don't have but I'm interested in getting are sound mods. Would probably be the first thing I'm going to try. It's a cool bridge. You can see the structures in the distance are a little more dated over here. The landscape's a little more dated. It's not quite as detailed as where we were in Montana or Idaho. This would have been one of the, you know, older DLCs. Still looks good. But they stepped up their game as time went on. How are we looking as far as 239 miles to go? Should need to start heading south pretty soon, I would think. Oh, I guess we do a little bit, but it's more southwest. I was thinking we were going to have to go south and then west. Oh yeah, it looks like we have a turn coming up here. I think I'd also throw in some traffic mods. I'll have to start a new save with mods, that way I can go back and forth. I'm just afraid once I start playing with mods I won't want to play the vanilla game anymore. Then when my mods don't work, I'll be frustrated. So I've always just kind of stuck mostly to the vanilla game. I mean, I've tried out several different mods, but I usually take them out so they don't break something. Well, I hope you're enjoying the drive, Rebel. I know it's taken me a week or so to make this. And I'll probably probably take me a few more days to put it out. I won't edit out much of the drive because I know you'll want to see it. Just might edit out some red lights and things like that. If we don't get to the garage in this episode, I'll do another one sometime in the future where we can look through the garage at all the modifications you can do with the 49X. Yakima. I assume that's how you pronounce it. There are a lot of really cool bridges over here in Oregon and Washington. They don't know how to do bridges over here. There's a lot of cool bridges in the game. They're not all just copy and pasted. They're all different. They do a great job building this world in American Truck Simulator. Should be good. $60 and $35. Better be careful. Get a speeding ticket. White Pass, half mile. That must be where we're headed. Jace River. It's a cool looking river. This looks like it's going to be a neat drive up here. What do we have? Wenatchee National Forest, maybe? That's cool. My wife, who also watches my YouTube channel, has been wanting me to get to Oregon. So, we're going to see a little bit of Oregon, a little bit of Washington, and maybe she'll want to come here on vacation. We usually like to go west, but we've never gone this far west. So I think we're still in Washington. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we're only going to barely get down into Oregon, so most of this trip is all in Washington. So I'll have to do another video for her to show her a little bit of Oregon. We have here the interesting dam structure there. Oh, we got a tunnel. Hold your breath. Okay. I think Oregon or Washington would be cool to go to. But I feel like driving all the way over there, you almost have to stay for like 3 weeks or something. And then you see like just a tiny bit of it and you're like, man, I wish I had more time. I think you can drive down there, or maybe that's just, oh, there's a waterfall. That's neat. It's cool. Cool waterfall. Interesting color of water. Dog Lane Campground, is that what that said? Entering Gifford Benoit National Forest. I have a lot of overlooks and things. Oh, look at that mountain over there. That's cool. The tall one. $128 miles to go. We need to slow down. We're speeding. And the landscape is just so interesting around here and unique. I'm glad they started on the West Coast and moved east. Otherwise, I'd be like, man, I really want to get to those western states. That canyon looks really deep down below us. I also don't know what to expect from Saber on their states when they create them, because most of the states or areas in SnowRunner are fictional. Like, Michigan doesn't look like that, right? Wisconsin doesn't look like that. I can speak from experience on those two just because I've played on those, but so I don't know if they'll take creative freedom when they create states, which is fine if they do. Just be interesting to see. But I mean, if you take Expeditions, a Mudrunner game, I mean, I would say the Arizona landscape looks pretty close to what I would expect, and the Grand Canyon and Sedona and all that. I mean, that all looks close to what I would expect. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. You know, after talking about it, I kind of feel like they'll probably stick pretty close to what it would actually look like, but who knows? We got a logging area over there. You can tell by the road. Probably enter right there. Who knows? That's pretty neat. There's no X's there, so you can definitely drive up there. If a road is blocked, they'll have X's, so there are a lot of hidden roads in the states that you can go find. We should do an episode of that sometime. I should create an episode where I go and find all these hidden roads. A lot of times, and you can't consider these ones hidden roads because you can see them pop up on my map. When they're hidden, it's a dotted line that shows that it's hidden, that you found it. We'll have to go try to find some sometime. That'd be fun. Boy, we are up here. We are up here. That's cool. What a fun drive. I've been in the Midwest too long. Midwest, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska. Big lake. See there's a lighthouse out there. Looks like we will be getting off on Highway 5. never did rain on us. It just got really cloudy. Okay. Longview, 18 miles. I feel like that's pretty close to where we're going, Longview. I think that's still Washington, but I think Longview is kind of on one side and maybe Astoria is on the other. I think they're close. Which we have 49 miles to go. It's 1:23. I wonder if we made up any time? Let's see. We should be good to go. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it in time. Luckily, all that speeding got us where we needed to be. Okay. I was concerned about our arrival time. Thought we were going to be cutting it really close, and we still probably will, but confident we can make it there on time. I do not have a Mac yet. Okay, we're probably gonna have problems, aren't we? Here, I'll just let you go. I'll just let you go. We have a neat bridge coming up. Columbia River. It's a big ship out there. We are now in Oregon. Just gotta take a right to get to Astoria. I mean, it's gotta be just up here. I wouldn't think it would be too far up here. Come on over, buddy. buddy. I'll let you. Gotta look out for each other. Need to get over again. Huh. Gonna come over? Oh, yeah, of course you are. I thought you were gonna wait. You jerk. 10 miles to Astoria. I had a feeling he was gonna do that to me. Well, we made it to town. But there's another really cool bridge up there. A couple helicopters in the sky. I guess it's birds and one helicopter. Columbia River Maritime Museum. Be in this lane, I think. Yeah, well, looks like we can go either way. Right? Yeah. I suppose we can sneak up here. There's a line of traffic behind us. So you can cross that bridge. It shows up on my map. It doesn't look like I ever have. I've had to have though. Or maybe I didn't. Let's look at the map. No, I don't think I have. I had to have. For some reason that's just not gray up there. Or it's showing it gray like I haven't traveled it, but I have. It must be because it's a drawbridge or whatever. Not a drawbridge, but no, it's not. I thought maybe it was a... What are those bridges called that open up in the middle so ships can come under? There's a name for them. Can't seem to think of it. Five miles. How's our sleep looking? Good. Trying to sneak into this other lane. There we go. Looks like we have ourselves a nice big bridge up here. A lot of bridges over here. What is that? Oh yeah, see this one has the light that stops and the bridge has to come back down. That was neat. Actually starting to feel a little dizzy. Stop looking down there. Keep accidentally shutting my lights off when I'm adjusting camera angles. Took that one a little too sharp. That'll be okay. I still stayed on the road for the most part. Alright, we are almost there. Okay, I wonder if they unload logs the same way they load them up, or if it's just a screen. Just a loading screen, just a timer. Okay. Where do you need a dynamic? Yeah, sure, let's do that. So they will unload it, I think. I wonder if I can pull all the way around here. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice, easy parking job, actually. We just gotta get really close to him. Just gotta get real close. One more, and we will have our offload complete. That will wrap it up for this episode. Hope everybody enjoyed getting into American Truck Simulator. I know this was a little bit longer run than we normally do, but I hope you enjoyed a look at some of the states. Here we go, 630 miles, and we got it done on time. Let's see what they have for work here. Could go back to Kalispell. I don't really want to go that way, though. That would be okay, probably. Go to Salem. We may go to Klamath Falls when I get back. That'll give us a little trip through Oregon. All right, that should do it. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit that thumbs up button. Let myself and YouTube know that you enjoyed the episode, and then it's more likely to get seen by other people. If you really enjoyed it and you want to see more like it, then hit the subscribe button, and we'll be venturing through ATS again in the future. We've been playing a lot of Snow Runner, Roadcraft, Expeditions, and Mud Runner game, and we'll definitely get into more in the future. So hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody.